We are here today for a review hearing. We are conducting this through Zoom. We're live streaming.
I really don't have a lot new since the court report. Haiti's doing well in her placement. She really likes it there. She has not ran. She did go to the psych hospital a couple months ago and she smoked a vape pen. But since being out of the psych hospital, she's done very well.
And has contact between mom and child.
They talk on the phone all the time. Anna did go down, I believe it was last month, and took Haiti out for the day. They went to the beach and out to eat, and Haiti did very well with that.
All right, do we have anything else scheduled?
Not at this time, no. They get to talk freely on the phone.
Okay. And mom is very engaged in services, it looks like.
She's completed all of her services.
Do we have, are we gonna start looking at a reunification plan if child's doing better, and what's
I
the
planned on staffing that. Mom just wants to make sure Haiti's ready to come home.
All right, I saw that family therapy has not started because of a therapist's recommendation. I assume that was the child's therapist.
Yes, there has not been any recommendation for family therapy as of yet.
Well, has she recommended against starting it, or just there just hasn't been any recommendation?
There just hasn't been any recommendation.
All right, well, we need to ask the question and
Yes.
move forward.
Yes.
Ms. Corbett, have you had any luck finding Dad?
No, I have not.
Have we run searches for him?
I haven't, but the previous worker did.
Okay. Have you discussed with Mom if she's had any contact?
She says she hasn't lately. No, she has a phone number for him, but that's it.
Have you tried the phone number?
No, I haven't.
Has Mom given you the phone number?
No.
Okay. Can you get that phone number from Mom?
Yes, I will ask her for it.
And can we run checks again to see if Dad pops up somewhere?
Yes, sir.
She thinks he's in Mexico, correct?
Correct.
How long have we known about this phone number?
She told me last month she had talked to him, or that she has a phone number, but Haiti doesn't want to talk to her dad.
Okay, a different issue.
Yes.
You know, it's I'm more concerned about us trying to make contact with the parent. So,
Yes, sir.
okay, so we need to start dialing that number. Did mother indicate she has talked with him recently?
No, she has not.
Okay.
And Judge, I would ask Mom a couple of questions on that.
Sure.
Ms. Calderon, do you have contact with Javier Rodriguez?
Yo sé su número de teléfono, ustedes ya lo tienen desde diciembre del año pasado.
Okay. Have you heard from him in a while?
Solamente por Facebook, por Messenger. Él me pregunta cómo está la niña y yo le digo que ella está en su proceso.
When was that contact?
Un momento. Septiembre 5.
this September, like last week?
Sí. Ujú.
Okay. Have you given the Facebook account to the caseworker?
No recuerdo, creo que no, pero ellos tienen su WhatsApp. Él usa WhatsApp también.
Okay. Can you tell Ms. Corbett what the Facebook account name is under?
Sí, yo le puedo tomar un screenshot y yo se lo puedo mandar a ella.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am. Ms.
Sí, de
Corbett,
nada.
you need to check your case and see if that phone number is in there. She gave it to us last December.
Yes.
Also, she'll send you the Facebook account, see if you can get in touch with him through Facebook Messenger or WhatsApp.
Thank you.
I'll pass the witness, Your Honor.
All right, Ms. Calderon, is there anything that you want to talk about today?
Pues nada más estoy esperando que mi hija ya esté bien para que ella regrese a la casa.
Okay, we're gonna start looking at how to make that happen and whether or not she's ready. I want y'all to start some therapeutic visits.
Ok, sí está bien. También la niña ayer me comentó que quería tomar clases de drogadicción ahora que ella regrese y que yo la quiero meter en un deporte también.
I think that's great plan.
Y vamos a tener terapias familiares. Yo hoy voy a ir a Family Support Services para agendar una cita, para cuando ella esté lista, yo conseguirle un terapista mejor con EMDR Therapy. Vamos a intentarlo otra
Okay.
vez.
All right, I think that's a great plan.
Sí.
All right, then, Ms. Zavala.
Your Honor, I had a really long and good visit with Haiti. She seems to be in a much better place mentally. She was really talking about what she needs to focus on and was open about her concerns. She says that talking to mom every day is very helpful. She is very much interested in going home. She does feel that family therapy would be helpful, both for her and mom, and she did say little brother as well, she thought would be helpful. We talked a little bit about whether an in-person visit at home might be good for her. And she was very much interested in that, if that could be arranged. It feels like she's making good progress and she and mom have a good connection. But I do think that family therapy would be very helpful if we could get that in place.
What about Thanksgiving? Ms. Corbett, can we make arrangements that we could get her home for, close to a week at Thanksgiving time?
I can certainly try, Your Honor. I just have to check with our transportation team.
She in the Houston area?
Yes, ma'am. Or if Anna even wants to go get her, I'm sure that would be fine. She went down there a couple of weeks ago. So.
Okay, so Ms. Calderon, I'm gonna let you all talk about how maybe we can do a home visit and how we can make that happen.
Ok. Yo
Gives
hablo con la
you-
señora Corbett sobre el tema.
It gives Heidi something to look forward to. Gives us a little more time before that happens. So I think it's a good plan.
Ok, estaba hablando con la señora Corbett sobre llevarla, porque cada año vamos de vacaciones en Spring Break, a ver si ella, espero que todavía no esté allí, pero si ella sigue allí, si me la podía llevar yo para vacaciones. Si ella se
My
sigue
hope is that,
portando bien.
oh, go ahead.
O solamente si ella se sigue portando bien, espero que ella ya esté de regreso a casa antes de Spring Break.
Absolutely, I do too.
Ok,
That's the goal.
sí, sí, sí.
All right. For today, then, we will continue the department as temporary managing conservator and continue her current placement. I would find there's a continuing danger to bring her home at this time today, but we are definitely headed in the right direction. Mom is in compliance with everything. Mr. Rodriguez is not, but we haven't located him. We need to turn the heat up on what we know as far as locating him. I'll see you all back for our final, which is scheduled for December 11th of 2025.
Ok,
Obviously, I foresee an extension in our future if we're, or a monitored return or something, if we're trying to work the child back in the home around all this time. My thinking is if she continues to progress and do well over the next couple of months, I mean, the logical time to bring her at home is probably sometime over the Christmas holiday.
ok, muy bien.
That's kind of a goal, a target.
Sí, apenas tiene un mes que ella fue al hospital, no tiene mucho, apenas.
I understand. And we won't rush it, Ms. Calderon, if we don't think she's ready for it. I'm just saying it's a good
Ok,
time to move a child because of school. And if we think she's ready and can
oh,
handle
sí.
it,
Ok, está muy bien.
okay. All right. I'll see y'all back December 11th. Thank y'all very much.
Thank you.
Gracias.
Richard,
you.
thank you very much. I appreciate you. In the interest of Karen Mosca, we are here today for a review hearing. Savannah Kincaid is present with the mother, Francine Kabello. Patrick Mahinda, the father, is present. Stacey Zavala is present for the children. What do we have new since the court report was filed?
So recently, Ms. Masca has, I'm sorry, Ms. Kaboo has changed her address. She recently moved due to having rodents and having,
Okay, hang on. Wait a minute. He's waving at me. Yeah, you're gonna have to say a sentence, hesitate, and then start again.
so recently Ms. Kaboo has changed her residence.
Go ahead.
The reason for her move was due to having rodents and mice. She also had, as far as the rodents went, she had told the apartment complex to help her and get that issue taken care of, but there was really nothing they could do. When it came to the insects as well, it was infested with roaches. And so she made an attempt to try to clear it up, and the apartment complex did too. So she currently is now residing in a new apartment, and I will be checking that apartment whenever I am able to get with her as far as when's the next available date. As far as that, I don't have anything else for Ms. Kabul.
And is she working her services?
She has completed her services. The only thing that was pending was family therapy, and we have yet to find a therapist that will facilitate the family therapy.
All right, what about father?
He has completed his services, and he continues to do his visitation with their daughter.
How's that going?
That is going well. There is a couple of visits that he has missed, and that was due to having to just get more time approved. With the monitor.
So what is the plan moving forward?
At this moment, we do have a home study that has been approved. The home study that has been approved is with the father. Ms. Kabul is not in agreement with her being moved with him. So currently we don't have a plan as far as where we need to move her. The plan that we currently have in place is for her to continue her placement at the group home, just due to the child not being sure about where she wants to be placed, because she has voiced that she does not want to be placed far away from her siblings.
Is placement with mom on the table?
Her criminal case has not yet been resolved.
Okay. And I just refreshed my memory. Did we have a bond restriction?
That's
It-
correct.
There is a bond restriction, Your Honor. It does have a caveat. It's worded kind of funny. It does say no unsupervised contact with Karen Mosca or any child under 17 years of age per CPS. We did not recommend that or ask for that. That is just the way they wrote that bond condition in. But I believe what their meaning is, unless it's
Okay,
done.
you're
sorry.
way beyond.
Sorry.
Okay, let's back up. All right,
Bond condition does state no unsupervised contact with Karen Mosca or any child under 17 years of age per CPS. What I believe it means no contact unless unless through this court we allow it. We didn't ask for that. The per CPS is kind of word of God on there, Judge. That was not a recommendation from us.
Okay. And at this time, is St. Francis, is it my understanding St. Francis is not recommending a reunification plan with mom?
At this,
Go ahead, Ms. Garcia.
at this time, we're not.
Is that solely because of the child's wishes?
That's correct. And then, sorry, that's not correct. Also because of the criminal case that's pending.
And reunification with father is due to child's wishes?
That's correct.
And Judge, in my opinion, Dad is the non-offending parent in this. We did ask for the home study in the ICPC to see if we could place. This court did adjudicate him.
Right.
And Your Honor, I have updated info as well.
Sure.
But at this time, for the permanency for the child, I believe placing with father is in the best interest of the child, but I know there's some conflicting opinions on that, Your Honor.
All right. Ms. Kincaid, anything to offer today?
Yes. Ms. Garcia, what is the barrier to starting family therapy?
We have not been able to find a service provider that will work with them.
And what is the reason?
Most of the therapists in town do not do family therapy.
Okay, but family therapy has been ordered, is that correct?
That's correct.
And would that be beneficial to, you know, rebuilding the relationship between Francine and Karen?
It would be beneficial.
Is there someone remote that we could use for family therapy?
I am trying to find someone that we can find remote. The only issue with that is the language barrier, because then we do have to find somebody who can do it in Swahili or is willing to do an interpreter.
Okay. Do you speak to Francine in English or do you always bring an interpreter?
I speak to her in English.
And do you feel like she understands you?
Yes.
If we could find a family therapist that would be willing to be patient and work with her in English, do you think that would be beneficial?
I do think it would be beneficial.
Okay. All right, I want to make sure he's caught up.
Okay. And Your Honor, whenever it's my turn, I'd like to call Ms. Kabello so that she can explain some of the issues in the report and her opinion on placement.
So Ms. Garcia, is the issue that we just don't have any therapists that have the time to do this, or they're just not doing family therapy anymore around here?
They're not doing family therapy around here as much as they were before.
Well, that's interesting. And presents an interesting problem. Would everybody agree?
I'd agree, Your Honor.
I'd agree.
Okay, Ms. Kincaid, I'll let you go ahead and call your client.
Thank you, Your Honor. Did you want to swear? Oh, we don't need to swear her in or anything.
I'll swear her in. Ms. Kabello, would you raise your right hand? You solemnly swear that you will tell the truth today?
Ndio.
All right. Okay, Ms. Kincaid, you may proceed.
Thank you, Your Honor. Ms. Kabello, there was an incident report regarding a visitation recently that you wanted to clear up with the court. Is that right?
Ndio.
And in that incident, it said that you had, said you were gonna hit Karen if she didn't sit still. Do you recall reading that?
Hapana.
But that was the allegation, is that right?
Yes, ile walituwekea kwa sababu hiyo siku nilikuwa niko namsuka mtoto wangu nywele.
Okay, and what happened that day?
Mie nilikuwa niko namsuka mtoto yangu nywele. Baadaye alikuwa anaikala chini. So bwana yangu mie akapiga simu. Bwanangu hajue Kiingereza, anaongea Kiswahili. Akataka aongee na Kerene kwa sababu ni baba yake, akataka aongee naye. Nikampatia simu kwa sababu Kerene ndio alikuwa niko na simu mikono. Akaongea na baba yake Kiswahili. Baadaye huyo supervisor akaniambia hivi, "Sumwambie bwanako aongee
Slow down,
Kiingereza."
Francine, slow down.
Eleza basi ile ambayo nimeongea. Nirudirie.
Okay.
Ila siku nilikuwa niko na msuka mtoto nywele. Kwa sababu kichwa cha mtoto ilikuwa ishafanana mubaya. Babake akasema hivi, "Muzie mtoto meshe umsuke." So mie nilikuwa niko na msuka.
Okay, Ms. Kincaid, you can ask your next question.
Okay. So during that conversation, did you threaten to strike her in any way in Swahili, not in English, in Swahili?
Hapana, kwa sababu mimi sijawahi kuongea na Kerene Kiswahili kama tuko pale. Nilikuwa naongea naye Kiingereza na huyo translator alikuwa anasikia. Hiyo maneno Kerene alienda kuongea
Francine?
baadaye.
Ms. Kabello, you have to slow down. to give him time to interpret. You've
Kwa
got to
sababu
slow
mimi niko
down.
naongea lakini hautaitranslate vile niko naongea. Nimesema hivi, sijawahi kuongea na Kerere Kiswahili, hata kama sijui Kiingereza, lakini sijawahi kuongea na Kerere Kiswahili kule.
Okay. Do you feel like your visits with Karen are going well?
Yes, me and Karen, we don't have issue. No, and that the thing they put there, I asked my supervisor, did you hear me tell Karen that I will hit her? No, and he tell his replacement when like a supervisor was done, like a visitation was done. That is the time he went to tell her replacement, which I didn't tell her like that.
Okay, Ms. Kabello, for the court reporter's sanity, you got to pick a language to speak today. I have an interpreter here. So if Swahili is your primary language, that's what you need to be speaking and let him interpret. It's really hard for the court reporter to hear you when we have this interpretation feature on. So let's pick. All right. Ms. Goodman, were you able to get what she said?
I did, Judge.
Okay. All right. All right.
Francine, do
Kate,
you,
any other questions?
yeah. Ms. Kabua, would you prefer to speak English or Swahili in this hearing?
I'll speak English because sometimes when I speak Swahili, my interpreter, he doesn't like interpret like how I say it. So sometimes it's hard to speak some word is hard, but I can try.
Your Honor, I mean, is that okay with you or with?
Let me talk to the lawyers. Let's have a bench conference.
Okay.
I'm going to ask Miss Katie to, and Mr. Renzeres, I need you to interpret this for Mom. I'm leaving you in as her interpreter for right now. So, Ms. Kabuo, I want you to speak in Swahili with him. All right. Ms. Katie, I'm going to ask you to look for a date and time where we can have a full placement hearing. I don't have time on my docket today to do that. This is just scheduled for a review hearing today, not a placement hearing. So we're going to have to do that on a different day. We'll do it as soon as we can.
Yeah, so ulizo yangu ni hii. Mtoto watamurudisha hapa au viko natafuta nafasi nyingine kwa kumpeleka?
I can't hear you, Mr. Runazares. If you're speaking to me, I can't hear you. No, hang on.
Judge, you may have to
our
go back
language
into your
again.
interpretation.
Yeah, we got to click our language again. Okay, sorry. All right. Mr. Runazares, can you try that again? Yes. I'm not changing anything today. She's going to stay right where she is today. But we're looking at when we can have a hearing on her placement. Whether she goes with her father, whether we can place her with you or somewhere else. Okay, Miss Katie's saying 10:21 or 10:23 at 1 o'clock.
Judge, I think 10:21. I will be out of town on the 23rd, and there's a mediation set that afternoon
On the 23rd.
on the 23rd. So the 21st.
Ms. Kincaid, does that work for you?
Yes, I can do the 21st.
All right, so we're gonna finish our review hearing today, about what currently is going on. Any discussion about where Karen will be placed will happen at that next hearing. All right, Ms. Kincaid, anything else as far as a review
niko na
today?
neno
Ms.
lingine kwa
Kabello,
sababu niko na
Ms.
koti tarehe 29. Mi niko na koti yengine tarehe 29 hiyo ya criminal, kwa sababu hiyo ya criminal ndio inaacha mtoto wangu arudi nyumbani, so niko na kesi hiyo tarehe 29, so sijui itakuwaje.
On October 29th?
Yeah.
Okay, I have no control over your criminal case, but we're gonna have a hearing on the 21st in this court.
Sasa
Okay.
kwa mfano hiyo kesi ya criminal kesi ikaisha, kwa sababu ile ndio inaacha mtoto wangu arudi nyumbani kwangu. So ikiwa imeisha na basha kamata mtoto basha mpeleka fasi yengine, bitakuwaje?
The criminal court isn't gonna say anything about where the child goes. Just like I can't do anything about your criminal case, they can't do anything about the child. Other than say you can or cannot have contact with the child. I think you need to talk to Ms. Kincaid about that and your criminal attorney. All right, Ms. Kincaid, do you have anything else as far as a review hearing today?
No, Your Honor.
Okay.
Baba njoo anasema eti sijui ile njoo inaacha mtoto arudi nyumbani. Tena eti sijui ile iache mtoto arudi nyumbani ama asirudi nyumbani. Sasa vinakuwa so confused.
You need to talk to your attorneys about that. They're the people that can answer that for you.
Kwa sababu siwezi nikapenda mtoto wangu aende fasi nyingine, kwa sababu ningali na kesi nyingine ya kuhusu vitambulisho vyetu. Ningali na kesi, so mtoto wangu akipelekwa fasi nyingine, na sai hii nchi haiko sawa. Saa hii wakikamata mtoto wangu kule watakia nitafuta njoo mimi, so siwezi nikapenda mtoto wangu aende tu hivi hivi saa hizi, hapana.
Okay.
Ms. Kabello, I'll talk with you about this, outside of this hearing. Today, it's just a review.
Okay, sir.
Ms. Kabul, I can't give you legal advice. that's why you need to talk to your attorneys. Okay, Mr. Mahinda. Can you unmute for me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, you understand that we will have a placement hearing on October 21st to talk about where Karen will be placed.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I don't have time scheduled for that today. I'm already way behind, so we'll do that on the 21st. Do you have any questions today?
No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
Any concerns you need to talk to me about today?
No, ma'am. I'm good.
Okay, sir. I'll see you back on the 21st. And
Thank you.
that'll be at 1:00, and you'll get a new Zoom link for that. Okay, Ms. Zavala.
Your Honor, I met with Karen in person recently. She's doing very good. Visits with Dad are going really well. She does have preferences about where she would like to be. She is worried about living far from her siblings, but wishes she could take her siblings to her dad's. I explained to her that's not an option. But she's doing well where she is right now until we can address potential placement at the next hearing.
All right, thank you. All right, today I will continue the department as temporary managing conservator and continue Karen's current placement. I find a continuing danger to return the child home at this time. Both parents are in compliance with their services. I'll see everybody back on October 21st at 1:00 to address placement. We are set for trial December 18th of 2025 on a 9:00 docket. Mediation ought to happen sometime before, let's say, December 10th.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Thank you all. Mr. Ramirez, I appreciate your help. Thank you. And I'll see everybody back October 21st. Mr. Ramirez, are you available that day? Might as well just ask you that right now. All right, we'll send a confirmation to you, but I appreciate that. Thank you. All
Judge-
right. Thank y'all.
Judge, sorry to bother you, but do we have any idea about what to do about family therapy or just keep trying?
I think Mr. Trout's going to talk with his people about that, and we'll see what we come up with.
Okay, thank you.
I'll email everybody out after I talk to everybody. So then.
I agree. We need it, you know. Okay. Thank y'all.
Thank you.
Your Honor, I know we're running late. Can I step away for just one moment?
Yeah, that's fine while I get everybody in.
I'll hurry.
And my next one isn't until 11:15, I believe, so I'm gonna just log off and I'll log back in.
All right, appreciate it.
Thank you.
Mr. Mahinda and Ms. Kabello, you're both free to go. Thank you, Mr. Ramirez. Appreciate you.